India's history and culture is dynamic, spanning back to the beginning of human civilization. It begins with mysterious culture along the Indus River and in framing communities in the southern lands of India. One of the most distinct practices that provides India its identity is the hand-woven fabrics known since time immemorial. Every region in India has its own weaving craft which weaves together the fabric of India. The increase in demand of mass production and establishment of looms has led to a major shift in this profession. The artisans now face a huge crisis of unemployment. The case in Chanderi, Madhya Pradesh, one of the 7 iconic saree weaving clusters of India, recognized by UNESCO, a major urban center since the 11th century. The town of Chanderi in Madhya Pradesh produces textile that is highly skilled and unique. Each community in this town is attached to the weaving process by means of one or the other activity. This art form is main reason behind the development of the economy and community. Nested in the Vindhyachal mountain ranges and situated in the Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh, the town of Chanderi is surrounded within itself several layers of cultural efflorescences. The town is divided into outer and inner section and is composed of a labyrinth of lanes full of archaeological remains, both religious and secular. The streets here are defined as a singular entity, unified through continuity of the built edge and similarity in materials. Today, and also in the prevailing times, the mention of Chanderi brings to mind not only the town, but the fine silk fabric woven there, with a loom in every home, weaving with the never-ending beats of khata. The town of Chanderi is home to this age-old tradition of cloth weaving.
लोगों को नहीं मालूम कि चंदेरी एक्चुअली में शहर भी है. बहुत से लोगों को ये मालूम कि एक फैब्रिक का नाम है. तो जितने भी आर्टिजन्स हैं यहाँ पर, उनको एक वर्कशॉप दें और उसी के पास में उनका शोरूम हो, ताकि है ना, जिसको देखना है कि कैसे बन रहा है, बनता भी देखे और उसको खरीदा तो वहाँ से छोटी छोटी चीज़ें लोग खरीद के ले जाए. तो जब किसी चीज़ को हम खरीदते हैं उसको हम बनता देखते हैं तो हमारे हार्ट से टच होता है कि अरे वाह, इसमें आर्टिजन ने इतना मेहनत लगाया, हमें नहीं मालूम था. जब आप उस कारीगर के हार्ट टच जाएंगे और उसका मेहनत देखेंगे तो आप फिर बार्गेनिंग नहीं करेंगे और उनकी दिलचस्पी बढ़ेगी, क्योंकि उनकी कला, क्योंकि टूट गए लोग, क्योंकि ट्रेडिशनल काम करते करते टूट गए लोग, क्योंकि लोग पसंद नहीं करते उतना. तो उनको वो भी सर्वाइव कर जाएंगे, उनको मदद भी होगी और उनको लगेगा कि नहीं, हमारी चीज़ की कदर है. और उसके लिए मार्केटिंग, एडवर्टाइजमेंट बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो उम्मीद है कि आप लोग जिस मकसद से आए, अगर आपने ये कर दिया तो चंदेरी का तो बड़ा भला होगा इसमें.
The major concern while starting the design and analyzing the site was to capture the journey of the saree itself. The design strives to retain the typical street characteristics of Chanderi, the labyrinth of lanes and established journey through open courts. While analyzing the topographical aspects of this town, the most striking elements were the Vindhyachal mountains and the Haus Khas lake that devise a stunning context. In response to this, the journey through courts hence created frames the lake and the surrounding mountains. While trying to portray the journey as an experience, I observed the existing spine of the town and movement and identified the main street as the central spine and which branches into various secondary courts and weaving blocks facing the lake and hills. To highlight the art, the design incorporate elements like fenestrations and pergolas in a way that they create interesting aesthetics and also a vivid play of light and shadow. So they become an integral part of the design, just like the saree are an integral part of the town. The architectural language of the project reflects the very inane and distinct language of the town Chanderi. The design makes use of locally available materials. Exposed brick walls, a distinct feature of traditional architecture of Chanderi. One of the main architectural elements here in Chanderi is the use of arches. The arches contribute to the aesthetics as well as the functionality in the intervention design. So due to their functionality and climate responsive properties, and also to follow the vernacular language, these arches have been incorporated in the design. Arcade cover seating are also designed to frame views of the surrounding topography of lake and mountains and create a stimulating journey. Arcade covered passages are placed at the entrance of each weaving block, as it remains the weaver's privacy while working but gives away the glimpse of the inner weaving court from the main weaving street. The use of bridge alleys, a distinct feature in Chanderi architecture, creates the drama of light and shade. The fenestrations are another important aspect that contribute to the overall architectural language. The combination of cloth and woven louvers make up the most of the fenestrations. The cloth used here represents the weaving art of Chanderi. This thesis is an attempt to revive this traditional art by means of architecture and policy making by providing spaces and activities that not only target towards direct selling and exhibiting of the produced item but also by showcasing them at a larger global scale. This institute would also be a medium for the coming generations and for interested and skilled individuals to learn the entire process of saree weaving. The institute will also be a medium for introduction of new techniques and procedures as well as research for the same.